Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me here on day 8 of this war of mine. And our man Bruno has come back from scavenging the supermarket again. Still plenty of good stuff there. Excellent news, the night was calm. So we've not been raided and he's managed to bring back his stock of supplies, which isn't a great big haul since we've lost Marco a few days ago. And he had the bigger backpack than these two guys that we've got left. That's Marin and Bruno. Now Marin, I think you slept, so yeah, we don't need to send you to bed to sleep. But we're going to need more food created, and that's what Bruno can do. But first off, let's check the radio. Any news? No, this is all looking very similar to what it has been in the past. It's still quite warm, which is good, especially considering when we look at our things, we don't have a great deal of wood for making fuel for our heater to keep us warm, so I hope to expand on that at some point very soon. Okay, now once Marin has finished eating, splendid, we'll send him down here to the metal workbench, see if we can make that axe that I'm keen on, while Bruno can make some more food, and we'll send him to bed too. And we can't make the axe, we're still short of a weapon part. Oh, that is annoying. Okay, actually I thought we've left our crowbar behind at the supermarket. We're going to need to recover that, so I think our scavenge tonight will again be we won't do the food just yet. I just want Marion to check if we can create anything useful at the ordinary workbench. A rat trap. How much of this can we create? The trouble is, all these take a lot of resources and we don't have a lot really to play with. I'm not sure we've got a lot of stuff to trade. Nothing of any real value that we can get rid of. Some bandages, yeah, they're quite valuable, so we can probably afford to trade that. Now, how many components or materials that will help us acquire, I don't know. Okay, well, we won't buy anything we won't build anything for the moment, so we'll just have Marin sat upstairs, which means that Bruno, we need to use fuel. Should we use the wood? We're going to have to use the wood. Okay. I want him to make the more nutritious meal using both the sort of meat food and the veggie food, because that's more nutritious and is more efficient to cook as well. Actually, can we upgrade? Yeah, we've got nowhere near enough to upgrade. We're nearly improving the stove. That's a handy thing to do because it makes it more efficient, but we can't do that just yet. So we're going to have to cook a nutritious meal. We will do that. 2 of those, as usual, and we can send him off to bed. Are we getting any visitors today? Doesn't look like it. I could do with the trader. Okay, Bruno, you can have a meal. I'm going to send you straight to bed. This is a very quiet day, isn't it? Yes, I know you want another helping, but you're not getting one. Ah, we have got a visitor. Oh, who are these guys? Are they friendly? And Marin saunters up to the door, wondering. Please help. Ah, okay. What do they want? It's us again. The military intensified chilling of our area, and we decided we need to reinforce our improvised shelter in the cellar. We've got the necessary materials, but we could use an extra pair of hands. Maybe you could help us. Oh, this is tough. We get a good morale boost from helping our fellow survivors in the city. And I think these are good guys. Yeah, there's nothing there to indicate they're going to rip anybody off or do any damage or hurt people. So I think we'd get the morale boost for that. But the trouble is that means if I send Bruno out scavenging tonight, we'll have no one guarding the shelter. No, okay, I'm going to play the good guy. I hope I don't live to regret this. Okay, we'll send Marion off to help. I think he should be back tomorrow. So we just need... Oh dear. Again, you see here the perspective the different survivors have. Bruno is a really cynical kind of guy. And he's not very sensitive to other people's needs. Like when Marco was killed, I'm glad it wasn't me. I'm so hungry I could even eat a rat. And today they could have reinforced their shelter without our help. It isn't really our problem. Well, absolutely, you understand where he's coming from, but I'm not sure in terms of what I want my survivors to do. That's a very good attitude. Okay, so we only get one set of visitors per day. We can't build anything, certainly not now that Marin has gone. And Bruno is going to sleep for a couple more hours, and I'd rather not wait for him to do that, so let's end our day. He's not going to eat another meal. So, okay, let's take him out scavenging. Okay, splendid. So no new locations have turned up, which is good actually, because sometimes you have to go to them, a bit like the supermarket, you have to go on the first night to get the best rewards from a new location. So we don't have that now. Yeah, we visited the supermarket one day ago, and that's where our crowbar is, and I'd like to recover that. So we'll prepare the crowbar. I don't think we need anything actually, but I'll take the knife anyway. Do I want to? No, we won't. We won't take anything. So I'm not sure. I don't think Marion comes back during the night. I think he comes back in the day. Okay, let's just do it. Stop overthinking things. Let's go. Seat of my pants here. Okay, that woman is still circling around the supermarket. Now our crowbar should be in here, I think, in this pile. There it is. Okay, so what goodies have we got here? Okay. We'll take as much wood as we can, as much of these components as we can. As a cigarette, that's good for morale, but actually let's, before we do this, I just want to check for any other, yeah, there's a little pile up there. I don't think I've got much left. You may remember this if you're watching the videos in quick sequence. You'll remember this better than I do. What I've left here on the last visit. My memory can be quite shocking. Okay, so we've got this one pile up here. I think there's only a couple of things I sort of left behind in each of the piles. Yeah, gun casings, not worth much effort. What's in here? Yeah, not really. More water, that's handy. Some more wood, that's good. Did we try this location before? I'm not sure we have. Okay, again, more wood, more components. That's all to the good. And I don't think there's anything else left. I've exhausted all the other piles, as far as I can remember. Come on, Bruno. Let's hustle. Yeah, I left nothing down here, did I? And some of these were quite good hoards of stuff. That was all cleared out. Yeah, I was quite efficient. I'm too efficient for my own good sometimes. In the sense that I'm efficient but don't remember I've been efficient, so I have to keep going back and checking that I have been efficient. Okay. Right. There's still some good stuff in here which we're not going to be able to take away with us. But we should be able to sort of get things like food and cigarettes and medicines from other locations as well. So we don't need the gunpowder and the gun casing, certainly not yet. We need plenty of wood. Okay, we'll only take maximum fits of those. Now, neither of our guys here can play the guitar, so having that is of no use to us. The medicines, they're a good trading thing, as is the jewel. Let's take the jewel. Yeah, we can come back for the other stuff like this cigarette and coffee, which is actually just one water. We could do with more water than that, but what shall we take? Let's take the medications. That could be handy to us. I'm thinking there in terms of trade. Okay, that's it I think for today. Let's run back to our shelter. Hopefully nobody has ransacked our refuge while nobody was at home guarding it. Day 9. Now you can see Marin is back. I was pointing at the screen then, but you couldn't see me do that, so I'm sorry about that. There he is downstairs. Ah, splendid. Okay, so the night was calm. We were safe from bandits. We've got a nice haul, and by helping our neighbours reinforce their shelter, Marin has a bottle of moonshine. I think that's moonshine. Let's just check. Oh, it's pure alcohol. That's even more valuable. Yeah, we can, if we develop our workbenches. Actually, it's not the workbench, it's one of the other benches that you can create. You can actually use that to create medicines, but I don't, so far, tend to worry about that. We still haven't got enough gun parts. We could do with more to make our axe. Okay, this is quite good. Okay, so we'll send Bruno to bed. How's Marin? He's also tired. Can we upgrade anything here? No, we don't. No, don't want to upgrade that. The reason I want to upgrade the ordinary workbench, which we can actually do here. Mine uses a lot of stuff. Okay, let's just check the radio, because we can add extra reinforcements to our shelter on the next level of upgrade, which is really helpful against bandits. It's great scavenging and hoarding all this stuff, but if some bandit comes along and just raids the place and steals all the good stuff, that's not good. Okay, so a little bit of new news from Radio 1. Rebel spokesman, let's get that off, that is a bit distracting with that static. Put it on the music. I can read it from here. The rebel spokesman informed us that some districts might become inaccessible to civilians because the government forces are planning to storm the city. They hope to end the fighting before the international intervention. So the international intervention is kind of the last play of the game, which leads to the ceasefire and the end of the conflict, which is the end of the game. But I've got 40 days of conflict to go before I do that. We'll just sit Marin down here for a second. I want to see if we get the trader coming, and if he gives us more stuff, then we'll see what we can build or improve. So you've got a nice medicine cabinet here. That's quite valuable for all sorts of reasons. So hopefully it will become clear if I don't manage to lose both survivors. That's a long view of our shelter. You can't go in too close. You can make out their features, kind of. You don't get a detailed view of individual characters. Excellent! Franco's back. A friendly tradesman. Or trader man, however you want to describe him. Let's make a deal. Hello, let's do that. Okay, so what have you got? I could do with weapon parts, to be honest, my friend. But in the meantime... Okay, so let's take wood. Let's take components. If I give you a jewel, that won't do. Okay, I don't need all this wood. What about the bottle of alcohol? Okay, it's happy with that. Okay, so what can I get if I give him both those valuable things? Okay, so... Right. Things, if I'm going to enhance the workbench... Now, can I give him a medicine? Actually, give him a sugar. Oh, that won't do. Teddy bear? Okay, he's happy with that. Right, we could do with more, but we should be able to scavenge and find what we want to keep us going. So the one thing I really do want at this point is the axe. So let's do that. Okay, yeah, let's say goodbye. Thank you, sir. We might have been able to get more out of him, to be honest. Oh, come on, Marin, let's run. Just before we upgrade that, what can we build here? So we can build pretty much anything. Blimey, that needs 21. Yeah, the rat trap, we don't need that just yet. Metal workbench. I love how that just saunters around with his hands in his pocket. Yeah, nothing new there. That's what we're really after. Still can't build it. Okay, let's go for the upgrade. Ah, so Bruno's awake now, is he? Splendid. Have a seat. What do you mean not a good day? It's been a good day. He is such a complainer, that guy. So Marion, what will our improved workbench allow us to create? I do believe this is, yep, this is the final level. Okay, now these other components here are useful for enhancing the other workbenches and other sort of improvable sort of resources. So the herbal workshop and the garden I'm not sure about the moonshine still, but these things can be improved, and for that you often need these extra things: the lamp, the mixer, the thermoregulator. Actually, I think the thermoregulator you need to improve the heater. Now this is what I'm really after, the reinforced door. We're not that far off from having the number of components we need. Now that really makes us safe pretty much from bandits. So that is what I'm going to aim for next, everything else being equal. Okay, we don't need anything else here at the moment. I'm still putting off the armchair. I don't really need that. I want to get the basics sorted first. Okay, you can go to bed, sir. And Bruno is still moping, getting worse by the day. No. Okay. Right, I think we will call this one a day again, and let's head out scavenging. And once again, we will use Bruno as our scavenger. I'll actually have, although he should be, actually he should be rested by now, isn't he? He slept through most of the day. Again, no new locations. I'll have Marion guard, just in case. We've had 2 or 3 days now without bandits or raiders, so I'm a little concerned that they might turn up. Okay, so these new locations. Alright, the school, a looted gas station, weapons, so that might give us those weapon parts we need. The garage. I don't want to worry about trading. The ghost house. Ooh. That's got huge amounts of weapons. Yeah, I think we'll go to the ghost house today. We will just take the crowbar with us in case we need to break into anything. We'll leave Marin guarding the shelter with the knife just in case. And right, let's go scavenge. Okay, we don't expect to meet anyone here. So this is our new location. Actually, I'm not sure I recognise this. I don't think I've been here in previous games, so this is going to be interesting. So what have we got here? Ooh, lots of useful material. That's good. Can we get downstairs? There you go. I'm going to need to open up this door. Ah, okay, the red circle indicates some source of sound or movement. Could be a rat, could be a person. I think in this case it could be a person. Okay, nothing in there, so let's go in. Right. So down here we're going to need our hacksaw to get through that, I think. What have we got in here? Excellent! Weapon parts! That's what I want to see, and we can't take it all. So, okay, we'll leave the fertilizer behind, shall we? We'll take the electronic part. Okay, and let's go back to. Can we get up there to our main? Oh, that's it. He's quite agile, this guy, which is good. Okay, we'll deposit all our stuff there. So what we got in here? Right, so that's a rat, I can see. We'll check out this noise here. Well, that's a locked door, so hopefully it's not going to be a person. Well, it shouldn't be a person. They'd be trapped in there otherwise, wouldn't they? Yeah, just more rats. Ooh, what does this note say? What does this location? Dear Subiri, just when I managed to reach this country we thought to be safe, it too was plunged into war. Don't worry though, I'm fine. I write this letter waiting for a man who can smuggle me to safety in his boat. I will then apply for the asylum, and as soon as I get it I'll bring you here, and we'll be together again, away from war and misery. Hang on and pray for me. Kofi. Oh, is this a letter that's been received by the occupant of this house? I think that's what it is. I think, rather than the guy here or the person here writing the letter. Okay. Now, it's given me the hand symbol rather than sort of pick up things symbol, so I can loot these without any sense of shame. So I'm not stealing anything from somebody. Okay, so what have we got in here? Again, see a noise. Looks like an empty room apart from the rats. That's it. Open it. There you go. Good man. Let's get ourselves in here. Under the bed. That's where people stash their valuables. Quite often. It's yeah, reasonably valuable. Okay. Again, we won't take that. We'll take the wood. Okay. What have we got in here? Another jewel and more. Oh, this is handy. Right, okay. Right, let's take all this downstairs to our main pile. It's just gone midnight. We've got a couple of hours left before we have to escape. This is a good location for collecting useful stuff. And let's get back up there. It's that cabinet I want, really. It's the main source of goodies, so we'll take all that. Thank you very much. Ooh, broken shotgun. Again, if we upgrade the metalwork shop enough, we can actually mend those, which is very handy. It saves us having to kill a soldier or a bandit to acquire them. Okay, we'll take the bullet. Can we take more of that? We can. Okay. There's nowhere else upstairs, is there? We can go. We haven't been in here yet, have we? Ooh, food and stuff. Alright, okay. What don't we need? We don't need that yet. Food is always good to have. The broken shotgun is handy. That's just one bullet. That can live without that. We'll take one more wood to make that a full pile. And water or sugar. Water is important because we need to cook with that. If we've got enough wood, we can make our own fuel. And I say we're not using sugar to create moonshine, so I'm okay with that. Again, this is another location we're going to have to visit a couple of times. And we've still got that hidden room down in the basement. Okay, so what do we want from here? We'll leave the shotgun behind for the moment. I want more of those. This is this gets tough. Okay, we've had the trader today already, so we don't need the jewel just yet for trading purposes. We're not running out of food just yet either. Medicines, we've got enough of those. We can add another weapons part to that. Books, we've got enough for the moment. Can we add more electronics to that? We can. Okay, another one of those. Okay. Again, I think we're probably going to be a bit short of wood, but that should solve itself. Okay, so that I think will be our final haul from this location. Was that the ghost house? I've forgotten already where we are. Let's make our way out of here. So we're going to need the saw blade for our return visit to, I think, finally open this house up. Don't think there's anything else over here. Anyway, that's it. So what we'll do, we'll send our man Bruno back, and we'll say the end of the episode is here. So thank you very much for watching this with me today. Hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please do leave us a like. Any thoughts, comments, suggestions, leave a comment. Love to hear from you. And of course, if you've not done so already, please do subscribe, and you'll see more of these, or rather hear all about them when I publish them. Publish more of these Let's Plays in the future. So from me, Ajaxpost, and this war of mine, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll be back to see you soon. But until then, bye bye for now.